My presentation today is to introduce some tips and ideas that may improve a school. I'm going to list some ideas and programs that can benefit the school and raise its ranking among all other schools in the area. I also have many training and development, improving plans and programs that will solve many problems in the school, inshallah. My first idea is to start teaching Qudrat in the intermediate stage. If we prepare and train our students for those exams from the very beginning, they will achieve high scores in them in the real examinations in the secondary school. The school can simply assign two classes, one for math and the other one for the Arabic language, during which the teachers are going to train the students and focus on the types of questions that may come in the exams. The school can also design a syllabus for this purpose in a booklet or a small book and distribute it on the students. The second idea is to start a professional learning communities. Professional learning communities, PLCs. I recommend that the school starts professional learning communities in the schools. These communities are opportunities for teachers and the students to exchange experience, work together, and work collectively and collaboratively to promote the students' and teachers' levels of performance. Teachers are provided with specific times to meet on weekly basis to plan, to discuss the students' problems, to design examinations and worksheets. If the students see the teachers working together for them, they will work together also with the teachers in the active learning and the cooperative learning activities during the classrooms. My next idea is to add an IG section as an international pass to the schools. This will provide several opportunities in front of the students who would like to complete in international education or who would like to continue in the international education in the future. Since the school is teaching the main subjects in English, it will be easy to start an IG section from grade 8. By doing this, the school will provide more choices in front of the students and the parents who prefer to complete their studies abroad or in the Western universities in Europe and America. There is also an international accreditation that is called the Council of International Schools, CIS. It is one of the most highly ranked accreditations all around the world. If the school gets this accreditation, this will add to the internationality of the services introduced by the school. I think that only a few schools in the kingdom that are accredited by the CIS. My rule is to prepare the school to get it easily. The school needs to add media center to document the school events and the students' activities in the best way to the community on the social networks like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The school can hire a photographer, a graphic designer, and a social networking supervisor. They will document the school activities and events instead of using the non-professional cameras of the teachers. There should also be an application that will facilitate the students and parents access to the uploaded materials on the school website. It's a channel of quick, simple communication among all the stakeholders. Therefore, the school also needs to design a school mobile application that will facilitate the students and teachers access to the information. The school also can add an academy for languages and for English language and computer. Horizontal expansion is very important for a school, especially when everything is available. The school is the best place for education, equipped with all the requirements and facilities which achieve its mission statements. The school can also exploit the school facilities and the qualified teachers to establish an academy for English and computer skills. The Arabic language is fairly neglected in most schools where students need to be trained in using the Fusha Arabic language during the school day. Because it's the language of the Holy Quran, the school is the first place that should enrich the use of the languages, and the Arabic language in particular. The school also can start a Fusha program to show that the school cares about this. During all classes that are being taught in Arabic, teachers and the students must speak Fusha in them. There is also project-based learning and essay writing projects or programs. Because research and project-based learning become a quest for most schools, the schools can start project or research-based learning and essay writing as policies that distinguish the school and raise its rank in the community. The researches and essays will be distributed in the students at the beginning of each semester, upon which they will be evaluated and rewarded at the end of each semester. There is also the school professional standards. In order to assess the staffs authentically and stand on their levels of performance using the most accurate ways, the schools needs to formulate and articulate the following school policies. Number one, school policies, job descriptions, and professional standards by which the school can make self-evaluation or self-study to its work. My role is to provide the school with these standards and train the school leadership and the supervisor on how to use them. We can also start the advisory council. The advisory council is a governing council which guides the decision making in the school and evaluate the leadership and the school governance. This council guarantees that the education decision does not affect by the owners and the school governance. This council participates in evaluating the strategic goals and the strategic plans and the financial plans. It's formed from the owners, parents, representatives of the school community and the businesses. As for the action plans are included the steps and procedures that the schools are to execute to achieve its goals. I suggest that these action plans should include 2 training professional development programs each semester. I have a note here. There are 3 types of planning that should be integrated in the school work, and that will organize the work, the strategic plan, and the improvement plan, and the last one is the action plans.